Hi guys, welcome to this new demo. I'm going to talk a little bit about warm-up techniques. So first of all, it's very important before you start a drawing class or a working day and you haven't been able to draw for a few days. And it's, for example, my personal situation right now because I had to be preparing all the classes online, so I haven't been able to draw a lot. So how can you go back in shape? There are a few exercises that I recommend and I call them like warm-up techniques. So first of all, take some paper, take your pencil, make sure you sharpen the pencil, and just try to practice your line quality. So you stay very light, then so I'm just basically sketching a spiral, and then I just press harder, and then I stay light again, harder, and then I'm gonna change the angle of my spiral like this. So it's very important that if you are moving your hand from left to right, then you do from right to left. Like for example, if I'm sketching my spiral like this, it would be nice now to do the opposite. So I'm gonna sketch going the other way. These are very easy basic exercises that really help a lot. Another exercise that I can show you is parallel lines. So make sure that you try to sketch parallel lines. So you can fill the page here. So again, from left to right, parallel lines to an angle, and then I'm going to press harder. Like I start very light, and then I press harder, and then I end very light. Lighter, harder, lighter. Harder, lighter, harder. Harder, lighter, harder. So the idea is just, you just keep practicing. And the idea is to sketch parallel lines. One thing that I want to mention, so there are 3 ways to use your hand and your arm and your fingers, or actually when you sketch you can use your drawing devices, paying attention to 3 things. You can use your fingers, you can use your hand, you can use your arm. If you really want to control and have very clean, straight or nice curved lines, my recommendation is use the arm. So lock your hand and wrist and fingers and use the arm. If you're sketching small, probably you will be using the hand. In general, for good sketches, my recommendation is to use a little bit of everything, but use the arm as much as you can. Once we are done this, I'm going to change the angle like this, and if I was going from top to bottom, now I'm going to do the opposite, from bottom to top. Okay, so very easy exercises that you can, again, light, heavy, light, light, heavy, light. So these are just basic exercise. Another one that you can do, vertical parallel lines. So again, same thing that we were doing before, but vertically. And then of course you can just go fast. And once you're done this, you can do horizontal parallel lines. Another tip that I can give you, don't try not to watch your hand, but you should be able to take a look at where the line ends, and then you should move the head and look where you want the line to end. This is just going to help you to disconnect your eyes from the hand. It's very important. I look where the line starts and then I look where I want the line to end, and this movement should happen automatically. And this is a good exercise to train the speed, the speed when drawing. I'm using the drawing tablet right now, so I got used to this disconnection, but it takes a lot of practice. So again, this is another good exercise. Another one that I can show you is divide the page on halves like this. Design a cross like this, and you basically want to start sketching lines like this. So the idea is to design like triangles where you basically want to, without looking at your hand, you should be able to control the ending points of your lines. You can do this, and then you can do the opposite like this. Very effective, nice drawing exercise for warm up. And then you can do the same exercise, like moving horizontally like this, and you should be able to move from bottom to top, from top to bottom, and then maybe you give more pressure. Remember, try to be precise, but the goal of the exercise is do it without watching your hand. So basically the idea is this: I'm gonna start from A, I want the line to go through B, and I want the line to end in C, and then you should just be able to do this. Okay, so 3 points, and you just want to experimenting with heavy lines, thin lines, and of course you should be able to fill the page with these exercises. The last exercise that I show you is sketching circles. So try to sketch very good circles. Again, make them big, and try to use your arm. Don't use your fingers, don't use your hand. Try to sketch them very heavy, but you want to make sure that they pretend to be circles. So very common mistake is to sketch circles like this. These are ellipses, or at least these look like wrong circles. A good circle requires just a lot of super thin lines, and then you just press a little bit harder. Another great exercise is once you have a certain point, you consider the point like the center of a circle, and you sketch around it like this. Okay? Or another good exercise, once you have a circle, try to sketch a cross that is going to identify where the center is. Remember, very light lines, switching from thin lines like this to very heavy. This is what makes line quality. Okay? Keep practicing with these exercises, and try to do a few pages for each of these, and you will see that you will go back in shape.